Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to 𝐉𝐻𝐶 Gurukul. As we all know that the discussion part of today is QIP 15 number, and very important discussion. So be attentive and try to learn whatsoever the new things for you. So just I would like to take first question, very important. This question belongs to grammatical section and very easy and popular question of grammar. Neither of the two companies are winning in the price war. First of all, we have to understand neither of. Actually, neither of, either of, either of, any of, one of, all these usually belong to singular subject. But thereafter, the use of noun is basically plural. But the use of the verb, noun, noun, plural, but verb must be singular. That's why it's a very important question. I would like to tell you. So the use of are is absolutely wrong here. It must be is. That's why it's an important question. So in which part of the error part is C? So your answer is C. Now, guys, second important question is a very, very important. I would like to tell you. Select the word that is closest in meaning, synonym. Synonym means very similar in the meaning. So you have to choose the same meaning, similar meaning. It's a very important. The keyword, this is your keyword. Keyword. That is your keyword, actually. Unbiased. This is your keyword. And now you have to choose the correct similar meaning. So uncomplaining is wrong. Humble is wrong. Sapient is wrong. Why? Uncomplaining never matching to unbiased. Because unbiased means impartial. जो किसी भी प्रकार का भेदभाव नहीं रखता हो, कोई भी मतलब बहुत ही ऑनेस्ट तरीके से कोई भी निर्णय देता हो या किसी के प्रति भाव रखता हो, दैट इज कॉल्ड अनबायस्ड. तो अनबायस्ड, द सिमिलर मीनिंग ऑफ अनबायस्ड इज कैंडिड. व्हाई दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर? बिकॉज कैंडिड मीन्स फ्रैंक, ऑनेस्ट, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. सो इट इज वेरी क्लोज टू अनबायस्ड. And other options are not close. Uncomplaining, complaining का opposite, uncomplaining, जो complain नहीं कर रहे. But humble, humble means what? Down to earth. जो बहुत ही down to earth हो, उसे हम humble को. Not arrogant, जो arrogant नहीं है. And next word is sapient. This is a very important word. Sapient means what? Sapient means a scholar. S-C-H-O-L-A-R. Scholar, Vidwan, Gyani, knowledgeable person. So sapient meaning. So I have already discussed all the options in a very crispy manner. First of all, you learn ki what's the meaning of unbiased. Unbiased decision. Unbiased towards Ram. मतलब आप राम के प्रति बहुत unbiased है. मतलब किसी भी तरह का कोई भेदभाव नहीं. So that is called unbiased in Hindi, and its very closest option is candid. So we should go for candid. Now next question. Improve the underlined part of the sentence. No improvement as an answer if the sentence is grammatically correct. I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate on my work because I am thinking of that beautiful. We all know that thinking of, this is a wrong, because the use of is absolutely wrong. because off means always negative, fall off, take off. For example, just like, because take off two types. One take off is just like to go up, fly, and to remove also. So the prepositional error in this sentence, the use of off is absolutely wrong here. So you should go for about. I'm thinking about. This one is the correct. Thinking about, किसी के बारे में आप सोच रहे हो. So sentence is I can't concentrate. मैं concentrate नहीं कर सकता हूँ on my work. मैं अपने काम पर. Because I am thinking about that beautiful scene. क्योंकि मैं सोच रहा हूँ उस खूबसूरत दृश्य के बारे में, इसलिए मैं अपने काम पर कंसंट्रेट नहीं कर सकता हूँ. So that's a very easy to answer. I am thinking about. Next, rearrange the parts of the sentence in correct order. First of all, you have to select the first part. Which one must be the first? That's a very important thing to understand. So the first part is R. This one is the first part. Grain, heartland of Argentina to the tomato belt of B. Second part is B. California to the pork hub of China. So R, P, and next third part is S. Third part is S. And this is the second part. So, and last part is Q. This one. Last part. Last part. So we should go for the answer C. R, P, S, Q. Why? Because just try to link all the sentences. For example, first of all, R, grain heartland of Argentina to the tomato belt of California. California to the pork hub of China. China, and then S, extreme weather events in 2021 have reduced, because here is have. So this is the reduced. So that's so easy to match all these parts. So I have given you the C answer, R, P, S, Q. Next, choose the option that is correct direct form of the sentence. The teacher asked me if I had seen the match. So you have to choose the direct sentence, just direct form of the sentence. This is the direct form of the sentence you have to choose. So simply, this is the I had seen. If there is I had seen, so you just go, and this is a very easy options to understand. Look at, did you seen? Did here is seen. So that is wrong. This is wrong. Did here, this is saw. So this is wrong. Did you had saw? This is also wrong, because did, after did, always the first form of the verb. So it's so easy to understand in terms of this particular question and their options. That's a very easy to understand. So you just go through, did you had saw, that it is impossible, because did plus had plus what? You just go through. So did you see the match? The teacher said to me. Did you see the match? The teacher said to me. So answer this one, because did is correct, C is correct, and the teacher said to me. That's why your answer is D. Fill in the blank with an appropriate option. Do your tap water before drinking. क्या आपने पानी पीने से पहले अपने वाटर टैप को, अपने नल को फिल्टर कर लिया है, साफ कर लिया है? तो that is a very easy. Filter is your answer. This is very easy, because we are talking about water and drinking, and not this is flush. Flush is generally used for latrine. Flicker is not used here, because flicker is a kind of photographer who attract, and flirt is also not. Flirt, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि इश्कबाजी चल रही है, तो flirt, तो this is also not possible. So only filter is correct answer. And it's so easy to handle this question because here is the water and here is the drinking. So that's why you should go for filter. Next question, select the correctly spelled word. Reprimand, actually R-E-P-R-I-M-A-N-D. Reprimand. Reprimand is a very important word. It means admonish, admonish, chide, scold, punish. These are the words which are very similar in the meaning. So reprimand, correctly spelled is reprimand, not this one, not this one, not this one. Only one, that part is reprimand. The spelling of reprimand is correct, D part. And meaning I have already told you, reprimand means किसी को धमकाना, गाली गलौज करना, दंड देना, that is called. Next, identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. If there is no error, then select the option no error. The London-based Brodsky Quartet, meanwhile, is one of the world's leading string quartets. Actually, one of. One of. A little earlier I told you, always plural noun. Plural noun. And the use of the verb, the use of the verb singular. So very easy to understand. This one. So the world's leading string quartet, this one is your answer. So one of must be followed by plural noun. And in the entire sentence, just you see, the London-based Brodsky Quartet, meanwhile, is one of the world's leading string quartets. So this is the wrong part. So you should go for B part. Next, select the correctly spelled word. A-M-A-T-E-U-R. What is this? It means a person who loves game, sports, anything like that, art, but not for as a professional, only for pleasure. कोई भी व्यक्ति अगर किसी चीज में अपना इंटरेस्ट दिखा रहा है लेकिन वो प्रोफेशनल नहीं है, मान लो आप सिंगिंग कर रहे हो तो गाना गा रहे हो तो आप प्रोफेशनल सिंगर नहीं हो, तो आप कहते हो ना कि भाई आप क्या करते हो, तो अमेचर हो, मतलब आप जस्ट लाइक नॉट प्रोफेशनल, शौकिया, शौक से आप ये काम करते हो. तो जो भी काम आप शौक से करते हो, अपने प्लेजर के लिए करते हो, उसे अमेचर कहते हैं. तो दिस वन इज द करेक्ट वर्ड. मीनिंग भी मैं बता दिया और इसका स्पेलिंग ये है AMATEUR. This is the correct spelling and the meaning of this word is this is. Otherwise all are wrong. Next one. Given below are 4 jumbled sentences. Pick the option that gives the correct order. So first of all we have to find one is this one. Japan is also known as the land of the rising sun. Japan is also known as the land of the rising sun. So S, thereafter R. According to, this one is the second. According to the words of the Japanese envoy himself, that name was chosen because the country was so S, R, Q. It experiences the earliest sunrise amongst all the countries. Amongst all the countries. And the last one is, fourth part is this one, P, amongst that. So this is a easy to match. SRQP. SRQP. First of all Japan, then you have to choose second R according to the words of the Japanese envoy. Envoy means ambassador, and Kyo is it experiences the earliest sunrise, and P amongst all the cities of Japan. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. While one cannot really say the pandemic is over, yet it is a sensible decision to now. Actually, this is not, now is wrong here. You should use here KNOW. No. Actually यहाँ जो now use है ये printing error है, इसको आप सही कर लेंगे. Decision to know आएगा. To know to the order system. To know to the order system. Select the most appropriate option, fill in the blanks. While one cannot really say the pandemic is over yet, it is a sensible decision to know to the older system. Actually, to know the older system. So you should go for which one? This is a very important. Sympathize cannot be here. Fill up, because we can't use sympathize, because sympathize means sahanbhuti dikhana. So we can't use here sympathy and sympathize. A stick is also not possible, because we all know that a stick to your discipline or anything like that. And comprehend is also not, because comprehend means to understand, to capture anything. That's why it's not possible. So revert is correct order. Revert means to go back. R-E-V-E-R-T. Revert means to go back. So that's the correct answer. Next, fill in the blanks with an appropriate. Choosing the right software for any purpose can be a challenging task, attributing, intimating, flickering. This is just so easy to just fill up. Just like choosing the right software for any purpose can be a challenging task for any business. Can be a challenging task. So your answer must be challenging. चुनौती से भरा हुआ, not attributing. Attributing means just giving support to do something. When you just got success, then you usually in the habit of saying that he attributed me in my success. मतलब just like contributing you, to support you, just providing you conducive environment. In that way, attributing. Intimidating is also wrong, because intimidate means to just like threaten something or this. Flickering is also not possible. So both options are not correct. And select the correct passive form of the given sentence. Sallows build new nests every year. Build new nests every year. First of all, identify the tense. If you identify the tense, it's so easy to just like pick the answer and choose the answer. So you just think that sallows build new nest every year. It means simple present. This is simple present tense. This is simple present tense. So we all know that when the tense is simple present and it is given in active sentence, it is active. It is active. So you have to make the passive of this sentence. So look at, new nests are built by sallows every year. New nests were built, this is wrong. New nest were being, this is wrong. New nest is being, this is wrong. Why? These options are wrong because of two important things. First one, were being cannot be used for simple present. And second one is were belongs to past. So it is not possible to use in this sentence. That's why answer must be, what should be? A. New nests are built. Built का ये third form है, by sallows every year. Next, this particular question belongs to idiom. We all know that idioms and phrases, if you know the exact meaning, then you can answer. Otherwise, that is a wild guess. So a stock of idioms you should go through every day and prepare lots of idioms and practices every time. That's a basic point to understand in terms of this. So to breast the tape, this is a very important. So to bring joy, not. To shut someone's mouth, not. To create problems, not. To win the race. This is your answer. To win a race. Next. Ecclesial is related to church. This is a very important and classical term. Ecclesial is just like ecclesial is related to churchly. So pertaining to the church. Profuse is not possible because profuse means in inordinate manner. I mean to say that plentiful way. Secular is also not possible. Secular means dharmnirpech. Profane is also not possible because profane means unholiness. Jo pavitra nahi ho. That is called profane. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given piece of cake. This is a very important invitation for birthday, not at all. This is also not. This is also not. Only extremely difficult situation or thing like that. So extremely difficult. Select the word that is closest in meaning to the word given to below. Dreary. Actually, dreary means very dull, inactive, sluggish, slow. So you should go for as a synonym, dull. And active is opposite. Superstitious means very blind faith in something, and faith is faith. Belief. Choose the word that is opposite in the meaning the given word. Pliable. Pliable means very flexible. And now you have to choose the opposite. Opposite means antonyms. So this is a very important to understand. Pliable means not variable. It is not. This is not. This is not. Even this is not. Only rigid is the correct answer as an opposite. Rigid means very tough, very, very hard and inflexible. So you should go for rigid. Find the part of say that has an error, and if there is no error, there is evidence that much too technology can be lead to a loss of child development opportunities. It's so easy. Find the part of the given sentence that has an error, and if there is no error, choose the no error. There is evidence that much too. Just simple look at much too. About much too. A note on much too. Much too for adjective and too much for noun. This is a very important. Whenever much too is used, much too painful, not too much painful, much too painful. So painful is what? Adjective, and much too is adverb. So it is so simple to place. So in this sentence, much too cannot be used because technology is what? Technology is noun. Technology is noun. So much too cannot be used. Here, just try to understand too much. It must be too much. Too much. So must be answered. There is evidence that must to. C part is answer. So first of all, listen to me carefully. The use of too much and must to. Sometimes very confusing for students. So I would like to make it very clear once again. Too much usually used with noun and much to with adjective. Why not in this sentence too much is used, much too is used? Because technology is a word that belongs to noun, and much too cannot qualify technology, cannot modify technology. That's why you have to use too much. It's a very important to understand. Next, some parts of which you have jumbled in dash. So this is a very important part. First of all, you should take in finding a new flower, but in what? Unfurling its secrets when it will. So the first part, this one. This one is the first part, D. And then second part you have to find. Second part is B. And third part is A. And fourth part is C. So fourth part is C. So you should go for D, B, A, C. D, B, A, C. Why? Because just link the sentence now. In finding a new flower, but in what? Unfurling its secrets when it will. When it will. So Rohan had advised me over and again, let the past go, be at ease, allow the future. And now C, just look at, to arrive at this own pace. So that's a linking the sentence. Now this is called cloze test, and it's also very interesting topic and a scoring topic. If you focus and give a little bit attention more rather than other topics, because the topic belongs to completely from reading section, and that's why it's very important. In this section you should know the uses of some grammatical topics like articles, how to use connectors, how to use adverb, so how to use the correct form in the verb. These are very important topics for cloze test, and some important vocabs also. The use of certain vocabs in which way, as according to the paragraph theme. Because if you understand the theme and the difference among the words, then it is so easy topic to select. For example, first one, only one brain hemisphere in slow wave sleep at a time thus. So just look at how to, you have to choose the word. First option are through, on, over, with. So through is cannot possible here, because here possible only with. With only one brain hemisphere in slow wave sleep at a time thus. And so thus the maintaining. So answer is first of all D, with, and then answer is maintaining. Maintaining. In second part is maintaining. What? Brain hemisphere in slow wave sleep at a time, thus maintaining enough consciousness to breathe and to watch for possible. Third, possible. Just look at. Second part is maintaining. So third part, possible predators. Possible predators. Here must be possible predators and other threats, because we are talking about threats. Due to the threats, we have to choose here predators. So predators is the correct answer. And select the most appropriate option to fill in the blanks. Next, what? So predators, stages can occur simultaneously. Can stages. So here early sleep stages. Here is sleep. S-L-E-E-P. Sleep. Stages can occur simultaneously in both hemisphere. In captivity means in capture, dolphins seemingly enter a fully asleep state where both eyes are closed and there is no response to mild external. So this is a very important. External moduli, not asper, not deterrent, not only a stimuli. A stimuli means outside any element that incites to activate you, that activates you, जो आपको क्रियान्वित करता है. कोई भी बाहर की चीजें जो, या कोई भी ऐसी चीज जिससे आप एक्टिवेट हो जाते हो, तो जिसको हम उत्तेजक भी कहते हैं, जो आप में उत्तेजना पैदा कर दे, आप में एक सेंसेशन पैदा कर दे. दैट्स व्हाई इट्स द लास्ट आंसर ऑफ द क्लोज टेस्ट. So just look at, so the last answer is a stimuli. So here is must be a stimuli. So this is the closed test. So guys, I would like to tell you, when you go through question paper, first of all, think in a very positive way how to answer. Not as a wild guess or recklessly try to do. Simply you have to focus on those questions, because all questions, if you think that all questions can be done just with your memory power, it's not possible, because sometimes some new questions come, and that's why in that way you need power of understanding. That time you have to apply your mind in a positive way or eliminating other options. That is the way to do question paper. Because if anybody claim that all questions can be done through whatever you have studied and whatever you have learnt, it's a simply impractical talking. That's why I would like to tell you that when you are doing questions, simply you have to focus on two important things: how to eliminate other options and how to reach very close to the answer. That's the main thing. And for that purpose, you make your own endeavor and effort and try to do. So far as from examination point of view, what are the topics very necessary, indispensable to focus more and more? For example, to my mind, reading comprehension, closed test, rearrangement of the sentences need more practices. And that's why you do every day as a cup of tea. Every day try to do as a cup of tea. Then you will enjoy and reap the fruits in very well and positive way. That's why. Thank you very much for discussion. Thank you.
Yeah.